What up, YouTube? It's the Ways, and I'm Tia, and today we're gonna do a Huda Beauty makeover. Woo! Hand clap! I'm excited. Very excited to bring you Huda Beauty. Definitely want to dive deep into these products and see if they're worth your coins, your money to spend on these products. She has an array of different products. There are a couple products that I'm not gonna use. Huda Beauty for just because I didn't pick up those couple products, but other than that, everything else will be Huda Beauty. So if you want to see this takeover, excuse the rude dog. If you want to see this takeover and see what Huda Beauty has to offer, then let's get to it. I did bring you in a little closer because we're going to go ahead and get started with these brows. No newness there. And we're just going to clean it out. Just to let you know, I did moisturize. I did put on some SPF. And I did prime my face with a primer. I will have the primer in the description of this video, just so you know what I did use. So Huda does have a primer. She has a couple primers. Where I went, they only had one, which is that jelly-like one. And I don't know if anything's going to live up to the milk primer, so I didn't even want to go that route. And then the other ones, I didn't have a chance to get my hands on, so that's why I didn't get those. The first product we're going to try is Bomb Brows Micro Shape Brow Pencil. This is the packaging. I really like how her packaging is too for this. I mean, sometimes it can get a little, so you're like, let me find the puzzle on how to put this on. But the spoolie is kind of rougher, which is kind of nice. Doesn't take much to blend and do what you need to do. So let's see about this pencil. Now, I have looked at this pencil. So I want to show you a comparison on what intrigues me about this particular brow pencil. So if you take the Bomb Brows and the Precisely My Brow Pencil by Benefit, or any other brow pencil for that matter, you're going to see if I can get my... Okay, I don't know if you can really see the difference in how small the Huda Beauty pencil is compared to the Precisely My Brow. I'm trying to get it at an angle to show you how small it is. If I get closer, it kind of goes out of focus. So you can just see how thin and how much thicker the Benefit pencil is. And not that it's a bad thing, it's just a difference. But I just broke that because it's so small and you want to keep it kind of low or it will break off. I did get mine in the color Soft Black. And it's called Bomb Brows Micro Shade Brow Pencil. So micro shade, micro, meaning that the pencil is a very micro and small, which means you can get some nice little hair strokes in here without looking too much. It is for $17 and it does come in 8 different colors. And like I said, I got Soft Black, and I think that might be the second to the darkest. I actually do like the tone. See, I can go really natural with it, build it up, or I can give it a lot more definition and color. I like that it's so small that I can get in here and make little brow strokes. Or little strokes. They look like little hairs. So, one day I was playing with this. This is my second time using it. And I was like, I don't know. But I think I was going so heavy-handed with it. Then obviously my brows need to be clean. So that looks pretty good. It looks pretty natural. If I didn't want to do anything else but my brows, I don't feel like I have to clean them up per se with concealer and stuff. No, don't get it twisted. I am. See, I feel like I have to keep messing with it when really I don't. It looks fine. I just see it up close in the mirror and I'm like, what else can I do to fix these brows? But I think that looks pretty good. Okay, so I'm going to stop messing with it. Okay, and I got another brow product, so that's not the only one we're going to use. So cute or whatever. Let me do the next eye. I think we're good. So lately I've been kind of obsessed with brow products, like just trying to find the perfect one for me. If you missed it, I did do a Fenty Beauty takeover and I used her brow product too. And I really, really like that one. I think I need to make my own brow pencil. Like, I think I would have one side. It need three sides. It need like one side, and then one coming out, okay? Because I think I would need a small, thin pencil like this one, a lighter shade for the front of my brows. And then the end of the brow would be darker with a bigger pencil to give me more of that radiant effect and fill in faster in the back. So yeah, don't steal my idea. Just could be good. It could make a lot of money. Let's go ahead and clean up these brows though. So we're going to use this concealer. It is called the Overachiever High Coverage Concealer by Huda Beauty. I am in the color Peanut Butter, which is 24G. Now, I have used this a couple times. I do like the applicator, especially if you have like bags. This thing is like super duper cooling. It's like a metal tip applicator, which I do like. Okay, we're going to use it to clean up my brows, so I'm just going to put a little bit on the back of my hand, like literally a little bit. I wish I would have went maybe a little brighter, but that's just me being extra. I'm going to use a concealer brush by Playing in Makeup by Yolando, and this is the C10 brush just to clean up these brows. You know me, I'm multi-purpose. I'm going to use this to clean up my brows. I'm going to use this as an eyeshadow base. And I will use it as a concealer. See, the color is more of a warm tone brown. I guess maybe I like more of a neutral. But I like her range of shades when it comes to concealer and foundation. So I don't think it would be hard for me to go back and be like, okay, I want to get one brighter and it doesn't look like too bright. She did us colored girls, if you got a little color, some justice when it came to the shade range, I think, in her products. Little update, you know, the holidays have been here. You guys haven't seen me much because I have been doing a part-time job in the beauty field, and it has been consuming my time with my normal job, my full-time job, these kids, these pets, okay? But we gonna get back on track. You're gonna see them dropped, and it's gonna be way more consistent. But that's what I've been doing. And so with doing this job though, I've really got to experiment with more tones and different brands and what they have to offer. And I'm kind of, the reason I did a Huda Beauty makeover is because I wasn't too like, ooh, I want to try Huda. Not for any particular reason. It was just not a brand that intrigued me as much. And then when I started working where I was working, I started to be like, ooh, I want to try that. I want to see how that works. And I want to see how this works. And I said, you know what? Let me do a takeover. So that's why we're here doing a takeover. So you can see here, are there any gems you need to pick up from Huda? So I've only used this concealer once. I think it's pretty nice. Like I said, we're going to see what kind of coverage we're getting under the eyes and how it stays. I used a different powder before than the Huda powder, and today we're going to test that Huda powder out. I've never used that. This tone of concealer, this color would be beautiful. Like if I just wanted to go, this would be natural. This doesn't look like I have anything on. Everything looks really, really natural. My brows don't look too snatched. My eyes don't look like I did too much on it. I would set that with the translucent and keep it moving, okay? So for that aspect, I really like. I'm going to add a little bit more of this peanut butter. I don't know if I mentioned, but it does come in 20 shades. And it's for $30. I'm going to clean up the top of my brows. I've been really just cleaning up the ends lately. I wish the concealer was a little thicker for this point, But I guess it's cool being under your eyes. You don't want too thick of a concealer. But I just feel like a thicker concealer would help me clean up easier, faster. I'm just going around my brow, cleaning it up. They really need to be cleaned up with some tweezers or some wax or something like that. Threading. But it's okay. We'll work with it. And then what I've been doing is putting a little bit in the front here just to make it look even more natural, especially if I'm getting too of a boxy look when it comes to the brows. I'll take a sponge or the brush and kind of just soften over the edges. Okay? Very good. So we got our eyes on. Let's get into the shadow. Okay, my favorite part, you already know. Now y'all know, and if you don't know, if this is your first time here, welcome. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you can get all the latest content that I bring out on this channel. If you love makeup, if you love skincare, if you love just taking care of yourself, then definitely start checking out this channel. We're going to bring some cooking eventually, but we ain't going to talk about that. But I love to save money and I love to bring you guys the deals that I find. Not that they're still going to be available when you see the video, but just things to keep an eye out on. One thing I notice is Black Friday. If you want to buy stuff, that is the time to do it. All of these businesses, they have so many deals going on around Black Friday. It is ridiculous. I was able to snatch up this Huda Beauty palette called the Rolled Gold Palette Remastered, which is a beautiful palette. Let me show you the inside. And it's the inside cover for me. Like, this is crazy how she put one of these. You know how it's usually just a plastic piece? She put her whole front part of the palette. And there is the palette in its glory. Beautiful palette. You have a nice row of dark shades here, all mattes. You have some transition shades, all shimmers down here. Very beautiful, warm toned palette. I'm obsessed. I was eyeing this palette and it's like $67. Tell me why on Huda Beauty's Black Friday sale or after Black Friday, Christmas sale, whatever, I got this palette for 20 bucks. I was like, I'll take one. Thank you, Huda. Thank you, Huda Beauty. I think her name is Mona. Mona. Thank you, Mona. If it's not, I'm sorry. So I got that palette. We're not going to use this one today because I also picked up, don't judge me. Okay, I see you. I see you through the YouTube streets judging me. This isn't even the half. Wait till you see if you have already seen or looked at what I already bought. Don't judge me. This is the last palette I bought and it is beautiful. But I had to get it. It was only $27 on sale. Normally $67. Look at these two shades here. Those are beautiful. Very pinky leaning. I do like the darker tones up here. These shimmers are beautiful. I can't wait to play with it. And that's what we're going to do today. So if you want to see this baby in action, let's get to it. So first we're going to start off with Karma, which is right here. And we're going to ensure that our lids are blended out so we have no creasing. So that's the one thing about this concealer. It's not too much brighter, so it's not going to pop out the color too much if I used a brighter concealer, which is kind of nice, more natural, right? So we're going into Karma, and I'm just taking this, pressing it in my crease. Do I need to bring you closer? Come closer. This is a really pretty shade. This would be something if I didn't want to do much, but I want to throw on like a nice lip. I could do this color by itself. I'm just kind of bringing it into the crease, blending it. Patting it out. At first I thought it was really pink, but it's kind of a pinky brown to me, like a nude color. Nice and easy to blend, very good. Let me go ahead because I'm a back and forth type of gal. I don't like to do one whole eye. I like to do them together. So let me touch this one up. This brow. Is it okay? It's bugging me. Okay, so, and I have a light on this side of the room, so it might look a little different in tone. I do have a light over here. Let's see if it makes a difference. So if the lighting's off, that's why I have two different lights going on in two different areas. I think that made it better. But this one looks darker, but it's just because of the lighting. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the same brush actually, and I'm just going to clean it off. And then I'm going to go into this color called Vortex, which looks like more like a cool toned purple shade. We're just going to stamp that out on the side here, just to deepen up that crease and see how these colors layer. Which I'm not mad at it. That looks really good. It doesn't look muddy. I didn't have to do much. Just on the edge here. I'm going to bring it over more, but I just want to see how dark that was going to get. And kind of blend just right here. Not moving it over. Now just dragging it a little bit along the lash line, but not too much. Taking the flat part of the brush and moving it across. Ever so lightly. Then I'm going to take the top part of the brush, not adding any more product, and just blend that a little bit into the crease. That is a pretty color. Pretty combination. Whew. Let's hope we don't mess it up now, because I want to go into the color Haze, which is a turquoisey, bluey, greeny goodness. And we're just going to pat that on the inner corner of the lid. I am in love with this color. I'm going to bring it up, and I'm using like a flat packer brush. This is a Sigma E55. Yeah, that is a beautiful color. I'm feeling that. I really like it. And I didn't know how it was going to layer, but I think it's cute. I'm just going to take a little bit of Vortex again and blend it on the edge. These two colors mesh. And carving the eyeball. Pretty. Love it. Let's do the other eye. And I'm just patting. I'm not swiping with this color. You'll get more payoff with the color if you just pat. And I know where I want it precisely. So that's why I do like this packing brush. And you thought the color was going to be loud, but it's not. It's like perfect. If you want to do a little green, blue, see, I would wear this color any time of year. It's kind of pastel-y. It's kind of like summery vibes, like a sea, icy vibes, like winter. So that's really, really pretty. Same thing, just take Vortex and blend that out into that haze. I can't go without the sparkle, and there's such pretty ones in here. I've decided to go with Mercury, which is this blue here. Ooh, it looks like it shifts from a blue to like a green kind of undertone. I mean, a blue to a purpley undertone. You know how I feel about my multi-chromes. It has a little depth to it. So we're just going to take our finger and I'm going to place it right in the middle between that purple Vortex deep color and haze and see what we got. Give you a little sparkle sparkle. I'm going to take the brush that had the Vortex on it and just kind of blend it out a little bit. You didn't need it, but it gave it some umph. And since this is the first time I'm really trying out a Huda Beauty formula, I actually like it. I'm not mad at it. It's easy to work with. Now I didn't put the shimmer on a brush. Most shimmers are better with your fingers anyway. cool. It's kind of like a sparkle shimmer, which I kind of like. It's cool without having to put on some pressed glitter, because that stuff don't come off. Like, they're pretty and everything, but they are a hot freaking mess. All right, let's get into this face. We'll come back to these eyes though. For foundation, Huda Beauty, she does make 2 foundations. She makes a liquid and she makes a stick. I opted in for the stick foundation because I have tons of liquids. I said, you know what? Let me try something different. This is the Fox Filter Skin Fetish Buildable Coverage Foundation Stick. Why is that a mouthful? Like, do we need that many names? Can we just say stick foundation? I don't know. Is it just me? Okay. Anyways, so it comes in 39 shades, which is amazing. And that's how I felt about her line where I'm working at. Matching people, you just can hit it right on the head, and that's how I felt. I felt like I totally found my perfect match of a foundation color. I absolutely love this foundation color, and mine is in Chocolate Mousse, which is 450G. The liquid is really, really nice too. If you want a full coverage foundation, she full coverage and she thick. Like, you don't need a lot. I absolutely love it too, but I had already got the stick, so I'm gonna wait to get the liquid. The foundation goes for $39. It's like a square. It's totally buildable where you can just take it off the top and put it where you want to. So you don't have to put a whole bunch of foundation on. Or you could just draw it on and put it on and then blend it out. So I like that. It'd be really easy for touch-ups if you had to. If you use it for concealer, it'd be really nice because you could just put your finger. It's like a creamy texture, which is cool. So let's put this on. I'm just going to clean up some of this fallout I got from the shimmer, and we'll put this foundation on. The other thing I like about this foundation is that it's a natural finish. I'm going in like this because I like a full coverage foundation, but like I said, you could totally do it light. You could just spot conceal with this if you didn't want to do a whole bunch, because you could just take it off the top and put it on. So I just put a couple spots, and I'm just going to buff it out with this Playing in Makeup foundation brush. I really love the color. If it was too, like, you need a little bit more moisture for blending it out, you could add a little spray, like a setting spray or one of those hydrating mist type things. You could use a sponge. See, I would even use something like this for contour. I think it's perfect. It's creamy. I think it would blend out really nice with a darker shade as a contour stick. Look at me giving myself ideas on more stuff to buy. Tia, stop. And we're done. Like, it's done. It's blended. I like it. I can't even complain. I think it looks natural. Yeah, definitely. Definitely one for the books, one to try. Let's conceal. Again, this is peanut butter. I'm going to take my concealer brush, my Sigma, and blend that out. The nice thing is the concealer doesn't dry too fast. You might want to give it a second. Okay, we blended to the gourds. Now I'm going to just take the foundation brush and go around and make sure I'm blended. So I like the way it blends. It's very smooth. It's very effortless. My favorite, maybe not my favorite, but I think it's a nice concealer. I'm okay with it. I'm not mad at it, okay? I'm not mad at it. I think I'm getting enough coverage. I don't really see the bags that I usually have. It doesn't look like it's creasing too much yet in my eye, which is nice. It went where I wanted it to go and it didn't spread all over the place. So I like that. I had control of it. My face looks really, really good, if I do say so myself. Alright, so let's set this face though. We need some powder. So I did pick up her powder. I did pick up a mini because I wanted to try it first. You know, I'm not... For one, we ain't rich. For two, I just wanted to try it to see if I liked it. So I got her powder in Baby Bake. I love her names too. Like, Fenty has some really cool names, but I think Huda came correct with her names too. They're so cute. Like, Peanut Butter, Baby Bake. What was her brows? Bomb Brows. Her stick. Like, I just like her names too when you start looking at more of her products and the foundation shade colors and stuff. It's the Mini Easy Bake Loose Baking and Setting Powder. So it really focuses on the fact that this is a baking powder. I am not a baker because I don't want to be dry. But I do want my eyes to be set. So I got it in the color Kunafa. Now I don't know if that has a different type of meaning, but Kunafa. It's $19 and it comes in 3 colors in the mini. Her full size, I believe, comes in, I want to say 6 colors. Oh, it comes in 9 colors. I'm sorry, excuse me. And it's for $34. Now, this little thing is so freaking cute, okay? You lift it up and then you turn it. And then the puff is in here. So this would be great, but for sanitary reasons, I don't like this. But it would be nice. You could just put it in and then you could just pat it, right? Perfect. But I'm going to use a brush because I don't know. The puffs, unless I'm cleaning it every time. And do I want to clean it every time? No. 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 I don't even want to clean my brushes. But anyways, this is like a yellow type color, banana type shade, which I thought would be good for me. So I'm just putting my brush in here, and I'm going to take my concealer brush and I'm going to ensure that I'm not creasing. I have not used this powder. I've tried the other products that I told you, but not this powder. I guess to get it out, I'm going to just tap it more and then I can put it in there. And then I'm just going to look up and I'm going to set. Now y'all know. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, this does have a little smell to it. It smells really good. It smells really good. But if you're not a smell person, don't smell it. So I'm just patting this one side just so you can see the difference. Wow. I like how it's not too matte. And I'm just setting in here. I'm going to set my whole face actually. And it doesn't have to be too much because I just want to set my foundation. But I like how in here my highlight just popped even more with the powder. Ooh. I like what it did for my eyes. I don't know if I like this container just because I don't really know how much I'm getting. But I'm going to clean this up. We're going to set the other side. I really like what it did to my eyes. I don't know if y'all could tell a difference from one eye when it was just one eye done, but it instantly set that concealer. I don't feel like it feels cakey under here. It blends in perfectly. I guess that was the perfect color for me. And I don't mind the smell. I like the Fenty smell better, but because this one smells more perfumey to me. Where the Fenty, it doesn't smell like fresh or anything. It's definitely some kind of perfume scent, but it's just different. But it's not overpowering. All right, we're set. Now, I don't think I have any bronzer. I didn't pick up her bronzer. I've been contemplating it. It's a beautiful bronzer. Beautiful. I put it on other people. beautiful. It doesn't look orange on lighter skin tones. It is a beautiful bronzer. You think it has shimmer in it? It does not. I wasn't able to get her blusher either because my location where I went didn't have her blushers in yet. But before we move on to that, I'll throw that stuff on. We'll finish up these eyes real quick too. I did pick up the Balm Brows Full and Fluffy Fiber Gel. So it's a gel, but also has fibers in it to help make your brows look fluffier. So I'm bringing it closer. I'm not even kidding. I'm feeling how my face looks. Nice. So it's a very small brush. I don't even know if I want to call it a brush. Okay. And it has little fibers on it. You're probably not going to be able to see it. I got the color Brown Black. And I'm just going to take, and it's just if you want to fill in your brows. Kind of like Benefit has that Gimme Brow. I think it's kind of like to that effect. But it's also like a gel. So in the front here, I'm just going to add a little through the brows. Just to give me a little bit more definition, I guess, and shape, color, fluffiness. Is it needed? I don't know. You could use a brown gel. I was intrigued by how small it is. If I had more brow hairs, like on this side I have more brow hairs. Oh no. See, that's it. That's the problem. Because I don't know how much is coming out on these little bitty hairs. But we gonna fix it. We're not gonna let it ruin our whole face. Let me fix this. I'll be right back. So I cleaned it up a little bit. I'm just taking the brush and kind of like feathering out my brows, like upwards. And this side, same thing. Kind of pushing them up. So the fiber should attract to the brow. Is it needed? I don't know. So anyways, that's the Balm Brows Full and Fluffy Fiber Gel. So it did a little something. I ain't mad at it either. It was okay. You know, more for somebody that probably has brows. Alright, let's get under these eyes. And then I'll throw in a couple more things. And then we'll get to these lips to wrap up this look. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take Vertex, which was the darker shade that we use in the palette here. And I'm just going to smoke it out on the bottom. Then I'm going to take Karma, same brush, and go right over it. Then we're going to take Haze, and we're going to put it on the inside here. Then I'm going to take this color, Supermoon. It's like a white iridescent color. It has white undertone with pinks and purples. And we're going to get a pencil brush. We're going to do our inner corner highlight. It's a very soft shade. Okay. And then we're going to take a spray, which I use my spray. Any spray you have or water. Just because I don't want a lot of fallout after I did my whole freaking face. So, we're just going to throw that inside. It's kind of a flaky color, but very, very pretty. Ooh, that just brought it to life, though. Did it on him. Alright, let me put on a little bit of blush. Actually, I'm just going to do a little bronzer as my blush. And then I'm going to throw on some eyes. And then we'll wrap up this look. And we back. Hey. So, I did put on a little bit of powder. Like a setting pressed powder. But I use it as a bronzer. So, I didn't really go in with like an actual bronzer. So, I really do wish that I would have got the bronzer and the blush, but I'm sorry about that because they are newer items and it would have been nice to review them for you. But I do know that I think the bronzer is beautiful on lighter skin tones. With me, the two darker shades, one looks like my skin tone and the other looks a little red. And so I don't want to go too red when it comes to a bronzer. I just want it to kind of be a little deeper, but a little warmth. So yes, okay. Then I went in with these lashes. Well, I went in with some mascara and then I put on these lashes. They are by Huda Beauty. They are Easy Lash, that's what they're called, or no, they're called Easy Lash Harmony number 17, and pretty much they were individually cut lashes, 4 of them for each side, and I just put them on, and I really like them because, I mean, they're long, so that's a little bit getting used to, but they don't feel like nothing is on, and I like that, you know, like I don't want to feel like I want to rip off my lashes, and I don't feel that way. And I think it just took this look to a whole nother level, so I hope you like that. Let's go ahead and put on some lips. So I got this little mini power duo from Sephora, and it came with her fragrance, Deja Vu White Flower. It came with a little mini. I'm obsessed. Oh, it smells so good. Oh, it smells so good. It smells so good. Like, I don't even know. I want to get her new one, which is like an apple scent, but I thought this would be a good way to try out her fragrance. You know me, try before I buy, but I definitely recommend this one. I mean, it's hard to recommend fragrance because everybody likes different fragrance, but it's just still sticking with me. It smells so good. Like, it smells kind of sweet, kind of musky, kind of vanilla-y. Like, I don't even know. It's just really good. Then it came with a matte lipstick, which is an Interview, which is kind of a pinky nude. So I figured we might try that. I had got some of her lip glosses or liquid lipsticks, demi matte liquid lipsticks. So I got a lot of colors, but all the other colors are going to be way too much for this look because I really like bright lipsticks. So this one is more of a nudie brown and it's called Revolutionary. So what we're going to do is we're going to see how this lipstick look goes with this. I haven't tried this color. I have tried some of these. They're really creamy. So I'm going to use this as my liner. Oh yeah. Oh, that looks like a beautiful nude on me. I might just wear this by itself. It's like a mauve-y nude. They feel really good going on. My lips are very dry right now. I actually really like this color and I think it goes perfect with our eyes. Like, I'm not putting anything else on. So this is, again, because I don't think I gave you the full name, Revolutionary, and it is the Demi Matte Cream Lipstick. So they don't really dry down too much. This would be like, wow, it looks so pretty. Okay, so this is the final look. Okay, Huda, yes. Huda gang, gang, gang. No, I'm just playing. So I'm kind of excited. Let's just run through. Make sure I have nothing on my teeth, okay? Because I will notice it after this whole video. Let's go ahead. Let me pick you up. Let's go ahead and go through these products really quick on the things that I think are totally worth it and things that were okay, but you know, maybe we can live without it, or total misses. So the first thing that we did use was the brows. I'm gonna give it a try. I think it's okay. If I like how small it is, I just something about, maybe it's the color for me, maybe I go a little lighter, but I feel like I'm constantly trying to fix them and I don't like that. So it's okay. It was good. I like the concept. I like how thin the brush, how thin the pencil is. I do like that. So the concealer. I love the applicator. I love how cooling it is onto the eye. I personally would want to get a brighter color. I like how it is as an eyeshadow primer. I like how it works underneath the eye. I feel like I got the full coverage that I needed. I like how it brightened. To highlight, I did not like how it looked to clean up my brows. It just wasn't giving what it needed to give for me. But other than that, I think it's, you know, it's a hit. It's cool. It works. And I love the shades range that she has for those concealers. Then we went into the eyeshadow palette, which was the Mercury Retrograde palette. A beautiful palette. I got it on sale. I say you get it on sale too, unless you love this color story. I'm not a pink purpley person, but it has other pops for me, and I like the shimmers. I love the formula and the way that it performed. It was easy to blend. They did not look muddy. They layered nicely on top of each other, so I appreciate the palette, and I definitely think it's a win. Next, we went in with the foundation stick. Love, hands down, 10 out of 10. I love this foundation. I love the way it looks. I love how easy it is to apply, how fast it is to apply, and I definitely would give this a 10 out of 10. Then we went ahead and set with the powder. I'm still working on the powder. I love how it gave me that filtery effect, that soft blur look when I used it. I think the packaging could be a little bit better, but it is a mini, so in your regular size you do get the thing where you twist it and it comes off, and it's perfectly fine to use like that. So I'm definitely going to use this and work with it and see how I like it as it goes. I like how it set my makeup and it did a good job. So I would recommend trying it. What's next? Then we went ahead and I did the brow gel. I don't know about this yet. I don't know. Because it's so small and I don't really have that many brows. I liked how it gave it a different tone. I think I should have went this color on the brow pencil. Maybe I would have liked the brow pencil more. If you have brows, I think that this is a good product. If you don't have brows, I would definitely pass on this product. Then I went ahead and went in with the lashes. I think they're pretty. I like the individual cut lashes. That's my thing. I like that these are long. These are taking me out of my comfort zone a little bit. I think I look hecka cute, so it's a win. This lipstick, yes, this lipstick is it. And I didn't mention that it smells like cookie dough. It smells like cookie dough. And then when you put on your lips, it's like a chocolate minty situation. I feel like it has that mint to where I can feel the tingle a little bit, but not too much tingle. I really love this color. I think it's really, really pretty on me. I think it would look pretty on a lot of different skin tones. It's that mauvey nude feel going on. Yeah, I'm here for it. Very nice. I didn't get to try the little lipstick, but you know I absolutely love the little fragrance, the Deja Vu White Flower. So I love this fragrance. I can still smell it. I'm in love with it. There's other ones. I'm going to try them and see if I can find some other hinted jewels. I don't know if you noticed, but I put no highlighter on and my skin is still glowing. Like, okay, Huda. So I hope you enjoyed this takeover. I didn't tell you a lot of times, I kind of forgot, but go ahead and like the video. If you like the video, give it a big thumbs up. Go ahead and subscribe if you're not part of this fam. And leave in the comments, what are you picking up from Huda? Like, what do you want to try? What did you see that intrigued you, or like, you know what, I'm gonna get that Tia, or like, okay, I'm glad I didn't go out and run and buy that. Let me know in the comments below, and we'll see you next time. Peace.